You walk into a room full of people. Someone smiles, shakes your hand, and introduces themselves. "Hi, I'm Sarah." You nod, repeat it back. "Nice to meet you, Sarah." And within 10 seconds, it's gone. The name evaporates into thin air. But years later, you still remember the time you slipped on ice in front of your entire class. Or when you waved back at someone who wasn't actually waving at you. Why is it that our minds cling so tightly to those cringeworthy moments, yet drop something as simple as a name? Embarrassing moments hit you like emotional earthquakes. They trigger the brain's amygdala, the part that processes strong emotions like fear, shame, and social anxiety. When the amygdala lights up, it sends a signal to your hippocampus. Hey, store this. This is important for survival. Your brain thinks, never forget this. So you don't repeat it and get socially rejected again. It's a survival mechanism left over from when being excluded from the group could literally mean death. So that moment you slipped. Your brain bookmarked it with red ink and flashing lights. Now think about names. For your brain, a name like Sarah is just a random sound. It carries no emotional weight, no survival value, unless you give it context. Without an emotional anchor, the brain files it in the short-term working memory drawer, which gets cleaned out quickly. It's not that your brain is broken. It's just efficient. It saves memory for things that feel important. And a name without meaning usually doesn't make the cut. This is why psychologists talk about levels of processing. Shallow processing equals just hearing the name Sarah. Deep processing equals connecting it. Sarah with the green scarf reminds me of my cousin. Deep connections make memory sticky. Shallow ones fade. So the reason you remember that time you spilled coffee on yourself at work but forget your colleague's name? Your brain is built to prioritize emotional pain over neutral details. It's a form of mental armor. Learn from shame, survive the tribe, move on. But the fix is simple. Attach meaning. Next time you meet someone, repeat their name, connect it to something unique about them, and maybe even say it out loud again. That way, Sarah doesn't vanish. She becomes a story in your memory. Our brains are story-hungry machines. They cling to moments that feel like chapters in our survival guide. Even if that chapter is just you slipping on ice in front of your crush.